Good morning, 19th of March. What to do today? Another day. No football as such, so it's some office work to do. Get things, lift things up a little bit further than they were yesterday. Carry them a little bit further for tomorrow. That's all we can. That's all we can do. So it's interesting times right now. Really, we're unsure now whether kids will be back to school. Most likely not going to be back before Easter. I've been thinking all along 20th of April is the most likely date of return, and even that, I'm really beginning to think we might be looking at beyond that. Certainly because there's travel bans in place for 60 days. So obviously internally borders will open first, in which people can freely move, and then externally the travel borders will open, so people will be able to travel and move. But the state's closed for minimum 60 days. That takes up to 15th or mid-May, so that'll be interesting. That eliminates a bit of travel. Was on a run of 7 months, each month away. So that's at an end, unfortunately. So yeah, it's a challenge. It's a continuous challenge at the moment, business-wise. What to do? Really, if there's any bonus from this, is actually managing to clear some of the backlog of stuff that had been there to do. Like, really been catching up heavily on the videos the last 2 days, which is great. But need to kind of nail the rest of the social media. I see there's a lot of content up, and I'm also aware of adding to that content, which can be too much. Yeah, kind of decisions. Put yourself in the consumer's mind as well. You want to be in touch, but not in touch all the time. So there's little things just to be aware of when marketing and advertising, etc., and promoting. So just obviously the time that you're taking out of people's lives. It might only be a 2-minute video, but it's just another beep, it's another message on WhatsApp or whatever. So just little things just to be aware of. So we will continue to plow on, continue to push, and who knows when it'll end. But when it ends, we'll be ready to go again. 7 p.m. 19th of March. Just finished out of the office, heading home, eat dinner with the family. This is interesting times. Interesting times for sure. They say don't touch your face, but it's really hard when you've got a beard. You're constantly at it. Yeah, interesting times. This situation with Covid19 has actually led to quite a bit of productivity. Again, not getting paid for it. We're obviously closed down, but it's led to a lot of productivity in terms of getting things done that have been on the list of things to actually try and finish, and try and put a light on, get a bit more light. Try and get stuff that I've been trying to get finished, get in place. Emails been meaning to send. Like today, I've been meaning for the last few months to kind of change the settings on our WhatsApp groups, because generally, if I put in one message, you might get a lot of thumbs up or simple answers back, which isn't appreciated, that people actually read the messages, which is great. But you're also consciously aware that the people at the other end of these messages, their phone is beeping, 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 and that they've got multiple messages or WhatsApp groups that they're in for the kids with swimming, Gaelic, hurling, soccer, dance, everything. Their phones may not stop beeping, and you end up, because I've done it, you end up putting your phone into silent for the WhatsApp messages, and you end up eventually missing information. So it was being on the agenda kind of change the settings. So letter done up today, sent to everybody, and basically changed the WhatsApp groups to one-way traffic. So the information directly from me to the parents. Anybody that needs to contact me knows exactly how to contact me. It's not a problem. Phone, WhatsApp, email, text, whatever it's going to be, it's not an issue. But I just think it's better for all the customers that a little bit more silence was probably welcomed by them. No one's ever complained about it, but at the same time, it's better to recognize something before it becomes an issue. So yeah, that changed today, and catching up on these videos, which is fantastic. Really did let like my gym going, like everything else, let that slip. Just that window of trying to catch up on things, hadn't had the opportunity with the travel, with everything else. So actually, I'm not doing too bad. We're probably at this point maybe 2 weeks behind, I think. That's it. Considering I was nearly 5 weeks behind. 2 weeks down now. So actually at the end of February for some videos to get them uploaded, and also on the back end of that, I've now began to upload the EI Media X ones, which is my journey through this whole process. So there's two journeys basically going on. There's the Soccer 365 journey, which is the sessions, all the football, the upload of the little videos, everything. That's still every day. There's not a day's gone by I haven't had a football video done. Even through this virus, there's still videos being done, because that's the commitment. The aim is to be at the end of the year a Soccer 365 coach, and there's none of them in the world. So you're trying to say that this is 24/7. This is constant. This is relentless passion to do this. Even now, as I said, my business is closed down. We don't exist because of the virus. But when it goes, and the talk today is that the Premier League won't be back until a lot longer than was originally planned. Now there's talk that I've seen, it's like a Rovers today, they've kind of stopped all payment, all contracts for all staff. They're kind of not expected to be back before the summer. So these are going to be challenging times ahead for everybody. And for me, being a business owner, like with a little bit of, I'm going to talk about a small bit of wages for some staff outstanding. So I messaged them and asked for the IBANs instead of meeting them and giving them cash. And to their credit, they messaged to say, no, listen, it doesn't matter. We'll sort it when we're all back up and running again. But I said no. And the reason being is, your younger coaches or whoever's with you, I value them. I value them greatly because they've been with us through great times, difficult times, and this is just going to be another difficult time. And I don't want to see anybody short. So not that it's that easy when there's zero income there, but I've got to find a way to make sure that they're not short. So they're going to get the coaching hours that they're due, and then when we restart, we'll restart again, and everybody's working together to move forward. So mindset shift a little bit as I pull into this main road, same every night. Mindset shift now. This is like last night. I got a walk with Danielle. I said, okay, now every evening we're going to get a walk in, because I recognise when I slip into habits, bad habits, and it could be just a beer a night, it could be 5 or 6 biscuits a night, 4 or 5 biscuits, and packet of crisps or whatever. But it's never one night. It's 2 nights, 3 nights, 4 nights, 5, and it becomes almost a routine, but a negative routine at that. So what I said was, now we're going to get a walk in every night. Now going home, when I get home, we'll eat, and kids will spend some time with the family. Kids then go down to bed, and then we get a walk in. The eldest will just stay up while we get a 45-minute walk in, and then we can talk and we can chat and different stuff. And again, a positive habit to get into, especially with the current situation. So I said a mindset shift at the moment that this isn't all negative. There's a lot of positive things that I can now get done, get up to speed on, get organised, stuff that have let slip over the last few months just due to being so busy. And the reality is, when you're solely running a business and you're doing everything, I mean literally everything, you will inevitably let things slip. And this Covid-19 window that we're kind of inside at the moment has allowed me the time to actually go back, catch up, get organised, so that when we are back to full swing, whenever that may be, great, we're good to go. We're not chasing our tail, not trying to catch up on anything. Now, it's just whenever that's going to be, we just don't know. Am I comfortable? Am I more comfortable with it now than I was a week ago? Yeah, I'm more comfortable than I was 3 days ago on it, yes. I'll be more comfortable when I can finally get something sorted with the banks as to where we're at. I'm hoping over the coming days that can be kind of sorted. But Jesus, some of the rigmarole you gotta have to jump through to get arrangements in place is madness. But we will do it. We will get we'll continue sending them the documents that they want. I tell you, I must have sent 200 pages at this point, between 150 pages I would say, between the Microfinance Ireland and AIB, to try and get different things sorted and in place. They ain't making it easy, that's for sure, but I'll continue to, yes sir, no sir, give the documents that I needed. As I said, this business is closed. It doesn't exist. We are out of business right now, sadly. But a time will come when we can get back to business, and I look forward to that day, and with appreciation for what we do have. I appreciate that I can go home now and see my family. There's people that are working in the health service that are working 12, 15-hour shifts, not seeing their families as much as they would like to, not getting that opportunity like everybody else is, where they're staying at home and staying in isolation and spending time with the family or whatever. I don't have that problem, and it's great that I do get to go home and I do get to see them and I do get to spend some time with my family, because it would be a lot harder if I didn't. So for everybody that's out there, what I'd say is appreciate the loved ones, appreciate the time that you get to spend with them. These are disastrous the times economically going forward. It's not going to be ideal for anybody, but we will get there, we will improve, and things will hopefully improve for everybody. So be well, guys. Just had to end my video there, but car has broken down. Lovely.